Hey, all you excellent second channel viewers. Quick bit of any other business before the video. I've just launched another Kickstarter to film my current stand-up show, Getting Triggy, and my mate Rob has a cricket book out in the USA. That will make more sense in a moment.
Would you believe that in the middle of the diagram of people who have diagrams named after them and people who have designed terrifying cricket machines is one human, John Venn, famous for the diagram, but I discovered in January 2023, I was approached to do a memorial lecture because that year was going to be the 100-year anniversary of when Venn died. I very sadly couldn't do the lecture, but I did start looking into the details of Venn's life to see, I was like, well, what else did Venn do? And I found a newspaper article about a machine that Venn built when he was here at Cambridge.
According to this article we found from the Cambridge Independent Press from 1909, there was a mild sensation in the cricket world because of this bowling machine designed by Dr. Venn, president of King's College in Cambridge. The capabilities of the machine were put to the test by the Australians on Thursday. So there you are. Apparently it's a machine which will do away with the drudgery of bowling. I mean, who actually wants to play the game? I guess this is for practicing your batting, and it claims it is easily portable. It also says the length of the arm being about 7.5 feet. So I'm sure we'll find out just how portable this thing is.
I managed to locate the patent of this contraption, but no photos or anything, so I emailed my engineering friend Hugh Hunt and my cricket friend Rob Easterway to say, oh, did you know that Venn made a ridiculous bowling machine? Maybe we could recreate that one day. I then forgot about it. It's now 18 months later. Rob emails me and says, we've done the thing. I'm like, what thing? We've made the machine. Cambridge University Engineering Department has actually made Venn's terrifying machine, and we are here for its inaugural and possibly startling and maybe even last ever bowl. This is Rob Easterway, my good friend, colleague, and cricket expert who has been on the channel before.
I've now got Rob Easterway, who was out playing mind games with the students.
Yeah, playing kind of probability games, getting them making decisions, and if they made good decisions, they had a better chance of winning something.
Oh, okay.
So,
what were they winning?
They won chocolate.
Chocolate. Few things motivate a teenager like free chocolate.
Except cuddly toys. That
and
was
a cuddly
the finale.
toy?
Yeah, they got a cuddly toy as well.
Wow. Young people these days.
Yep.
Rob, you found a photo of the machine.
I did. It was on eBay actually. Someone was selling it.
Amazing.
I thought I could buy it, but actually I'll get a screen grab instead. So
screen grab is free.
Yeah.
So this is what it looked like. Isn't that absolutely incredible? And you've convinced them to build one.
Yeah.
And it's right there. I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very true to the picture. So you're about to face
the very first.
You're the Australian.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
In the reconstruction of this.
Yeah, I'm the Australian. I'll channel my dad.
Your dad
grew
was
up
an
in
Australian
Sydney.
cricketer?
Yeah. He played serious cricket in club cricket in Australia. So I'll see if I can do him proud.
Great. So we've rebuilt the machine. We've found an Australian cricketer descendant. And we're going to see if this works. All right, crash cut to the machine. It's the machine. This is it. So, Lay's school have very kindly let us bring this onto their cricket pitch in the nets. We're giving it a go. We've got school kids we can't show you for YouTube reasons, and a large collection of people who are going to watch possibly the last bowl Rob will ever face.
It's sometime later, and Rob and I have caught up, partly because now we have the actual photo that we can have a look at. Look at that! Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
I can't believe you found a photo of the machine.
It came all the way from California via eBay, but it's the only one that we can find in the world.
So this is what made the whole project possible,
this is what
finding
made it possible.
this photo.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this was taken about 1909.
Taken 1909 when the Australians were visiting England to play in the Ashes, and this photo was taken at the corner of Fenner's cricket ground, which, and in fact, we've been able to locate exactly where it was taken.
You found that building in the background?
The building in the background is still there. I think the wall partly has gone. The people have all gone, but that plot of land. So one day we should take the machine back and have a go
Recreate that
recreating
exact
it in
photo.
that exact
That's
photo
phenomenal.
with all of us wearing the hats, I think.
I was amazed how close it looks to, like the recreation looks so similar to that.
It's very true.
And what did it feel like facing it?
It was pretty daunting. I'll tell you what was really daunting was having probably the biggest crowd I've ever batted in front of. Yeah, there were like 50 people there, so if I'd missed it on that first shot, I'd have felt very embarrassed. But no, it was good. It's very odd. It's not like facing a human. It comes from much higher in the sky. Normally, bowlers don't say 3, 2, 1 before they release the ball. But yes, it was really cool as well.
If you do want to see it, the machine will be at City of Maths in Leeds this summer.
Now, Rob was not the only person who faced the machine. We had 2 members of Cambridge Cricket, so we're going to have a look at their responses to the machine.
Yep.
And then we'll review and commentate on the footage. Right, this is the replay from Alex's camera showing the bowl, and then Alice misses it. So what makes this shot so unplayable?
Well, first of all, that ball deviates when it hits the ground. It deviates quite sharply. It spins away from her, so it's not coming at her in a straight line.
Oh, okay. So
from the moment it lands.
We'll zoom in here quickly.
Yep.
So this is the ball coming into the ground.
Yeah, so it's coming in a straight line, and at this point, it
Hits there.
hits the ground, grips the ground, and spins
Oh
away.
yeah, so it's coming in this way, and then it kicks off
Yeah.
to the left from our point of view. Oh, and that's what. So she's aiming for where it's going to go if this was straight.
Exactly.
Kicks off to the side.
Exactly.
Straight past the bat, and that's because the machine was spinning it up
Yes.
this way.
Was bowling what is known as a leg break.
Right.
So it's spinning the ball such that it impacts when it impacts the ground, it grips and turns away.
And if you were to bowl that, how would you actually spin it?
I mean, I would bowl it with my hand around it like this,
Yep.
and I would
Oh yeah.
spin it like that. Interestingly, the machine appears to be spinning it straight on,
Straight down,
and
so-
applying a spin.
So actually, if we bring up, we've got a second angle on this. This is the camera I was holding here. And if we go through, oh, there's the release. I'll rewind to when it comes out of the machine. Oh, one thing to bear in mind, look how much the machine bounces.
Yes.
The whole thing. So that explains why in the photo, we don't know if that's Venn, but whoever's demonstrating it is holding it down with their foot. And
Exactly.
Now we know why. So here we go. If I zoom right in on the ball, in theory, once it starts to release, here we go. Oh yeah, you can see the spin there, right? You can see. Now it's hard to see which way it's going. Has
Has
gone
it
this way.
gone anti-clockwise? Okay.
Yeah,
That
because if you look at the grip, it's hard to tell.
it is hard to tell between shots. Okay, if it's going
Yeah, I think
anti-clockwise, that
there's-
makes sense because I'd
there's
expect
some-
it to do that, to have a spin that's going to cause it
Yeah.
to go left as we look.
I think
at it
as you're
going down.
watching it go away,
Yes.
it's going counterclockwise. And you can start to see, because of the because of the frame rate effect, you can convince yourself it's going either way. So
Yes.
let's pop over here and see what happens when it hits the ground. It's exactly the same ball we saw before, but from this other angle, you can see it land there, kick. Look at that! Just straight off over there.
Yep.
Wow. That is unplayable.
What's interesting is in the modern version, the arm and the little bracket holding it seem to be lined up, whereas in the photo it seems to be slightly off centre, which is what I'd expect. It's more like a human hand. If it's off centre, then it releases not in line with the arm. Do you think?
Yeah. It is slightly to one side of the arm.
Yes. Which it isn't here. It doesn't seem to have affected it. It still turns.
It still works.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they were being a bit more literal at interpreting a bowling arm.
Yeah. What's also interesting is how many revolutions per second, per minute the ball is being released at. It doesn't look like it's fizzing as a cricket ball from a bowler might fizz, but it's still turning quite a lot when it hits the ground.
And you were saying that the ball isn't going as fast as what you might normally face.
It's not going as fast. It might be going at maybe half the pace of a good club bowler, but from about half the distance. So the reaction time is very similar. And the other thing that's different facing this from facing a regular human is, although it's releasing from the same height as a tall bowler would release, it's releasing it like halfway down the pitch. So the ball is probably coming from a greater elevation than you'd expect.
Got it. When a new Cambridge cricketer took to the nets, we used that as an opportunity to test some of the bowling machine's other spin settings.
So what's happening differently this time?
So what's happened this time is that they've wrapped the string the other way around the little ball holder, which means that when the arm is released, the ball is going to spin in the opposite direction.
What do you call the spin?
So we would call this off spin.
Right.
Because it spins from the offside to the leg side.
Oh, okay. Should we watch? Actually, let's see if we can see the ball spinning when it's released by the machine. So there's the ball. Here's the release. Okay, so. Oh, I can totally convince myself that's going clockwise from behind.
As viewed from behind.
Yeah. And then let's see what happens when that lands over here. Between. Now you can very clearly see that spin.
It's spinning it, and it's.
Look at that.
It's aiming towards what's called his off stump.
Okay, so he's swinging off stump,
and it cuts in.
Oh, look at that! Straight across,
going towards his pads. He just gets his bat down on it in time,
and it comes. And that is off the bat.
That's
off the bat.
A thick inside edge, but he's he's not LBW. He's definitely played that. It's gone
great. That's it. Oh, that actually you play that at normal speed. Yeah, you look at that kick. And is this normal if you were facing a human bowler to kick across like that?
It is normal. A good bowler would make it cut in like that. And as you might expect, he's trying to hit it in the middle of the bat, but he's slightly taken by surprise by how much it's cut into him. So that's why it hits the edge of the bat.
He gets lucky and just clips the edge of it there. Wow. It's a formidable machine to face.
It is. I mean, you'd get used to it after a while, like any bowler. The more you face it, the more you say, okay, I know what it's going to do, and it probably is quite predictable because I think with all the testing they did find that it tended to land the ball in almost exactly the same place every time, which is brilliant for practicing certain shots because real bowlers are much more erratic than that, which can be an advantage.
That's you can dial in an exact shot and just do it over and over. And over.
So yes, that's what bowling machines are designed to do as well, to allow you to practice a particular shot.
If you want to know more about cricket, Rob has a book. What is a googly? This was your first book?
That was my first book. It's not about maths.
Not about maths. All of Rob's other books are about maths, but not this one. I'll link to it below.
And now Rob's book is available in the USA. It came out just this week with a new title, Cricket Explained. If you want to learn more about cricket, get yourself a copy. Link below.
This has been a project of so many moving parts. There were possibly millions of people involved while I wasn't paying attention for 18 months. So I want to thank, as you see behind, this is about to go into a van. Essex Year of Numbers have been involved in this project. Obviously, Cambridge University Engineering Department. We've had Thomas, who is the one kneeling down now, dismantling it, chatting to Dan. Dan did the woodwork on this, absolutely incredible. Also in the engineering department, Jeremy was involved putting it all together. We're here at the Lees School. So Andrew from the physics department was the teacher who got us in, set this all up, which has been great. We are hugely in debt to Keyes College, Cambridge, who were the force that kept this project moving along. So thanks to Malcolm from Keyes College and everyone there for making this possible. And finally, the original two people I emailed a year and a half ago, Hugh Hunt from the engineering department, who's standing just out of shot over there, looking very exhausted, and Rob Easterway, who's wandering around here somewhere, for picking up this baton and making it happen. Absolutely incredible. We're going to end by Hugh throwing me the cricket ball he's holding. Ah, what an end to a video. Thanks for watching. Another one, yes.